think it's very different working in the sports realm. I'm hardly ever sitting at my desk. I'm pretty much on my feet most of the day. This is also their livelihood, so I feel like there's a little bit of additional pressure to make sure that they have everything that they need. And I want them to have everything, that they need to be successful on the field and off the field. And they're going to give it their all, and I want to give it my all to make sure that they can carry that out. My name is Riester, and I'm the sports dietitian with Real Salt Lake and Utah Royals. It kind of depends on the team that I'm working with in terms of what we're doing to help them be successful, because the groups are pretty different. We have a lot of different age groups and age ranges. And it just kind of depends on where the team is at in their season too, and what their needs are at that time. But obviously we have the players' kitchen, so we serve pre and post training meal, which is breakfast and lunch. I work very, very closely with our performance chef and the culinary staff to make sure that what we are providing is good, high quality food, things that are appropriate from a pre and post fueling standpoint. We do a lot of testing, so we do pre, mid-season, and a lot of post-season testing, so I help coordinate that with our medical staff in the hospital. And work pretty closely with the medical team to make sure we're correcting any nutritional deficiencies. It's like a general health check, you can kind of put it that way, like your metabolic panel, that kind of stuff. Some additional sport-specific markers that we do are ferritin, which is reflective of their iron, and vitamin D. We also will do the DEXA scans, that's a measure of bone density, but it also helps give us a perspective of the injured limb versus the non-injured limb from a muscle tissue standpoint.
Okay. So, like I said, we're going to focus now on that.
So I will do weekly IDP sessions, so individual development plan sessions. So we break that out by positional groups, so I can get pretty specific in terms of concerns that they might have or what the physical demands are of that general position. So I do these specifically for the Royals. So for each player, it's about once every 5 weeks that they will get an IDP session. And then of course, I'm always open for one-on-one sessions in between that. But the topics have varied. It partially depends on what I feel like is appropriate or relevant to that specific position. I always start with do you have any questions, concerns, or things that you're working on from a nutrition standpoint? And if they do, that's where we tackle it. Each player gets individualized match day bags as well. So there are certain guidelines from a nutrition and hydration standpoint that we try to hit, specifically for immediate pre and at halftime. So each player gets a bag that helps them meet that. I would say the purpose of my job, more or less, trying to provide all teams and individual athletes with the tools and resources that they need to fuel properly, whether that be on the field, off the field, at home, travel, but that would be kind of the main purpose of my job.